Hey there, I'm Sean Power here at the Hilson Studio, ready to take a look and listen to a fantastic new ribbon microphone from Warm Audio. Let's check it out. The Warm Audio Fentone is inspired by a classic 50s ribbon mic built with upgraded, modern components to deliver iconic tones. This is achieved by leveraging modern component upgrades, including a custom corrugated Japanese ribbon, rare earth neodymium magnet, and Cinemag USA output transformer to deliver those iconic ribbon tones heard on countless recordings of electric guitar, overheads, piano, horns, strings, acoustic, and so much more. The Fentone has a figure-8 polar pattern, which helps eliminate side address noise when recording. That means the Fentone will mainly pick up what is directly in front of and behind it. This feature is great for recording two acoustic instrumentalists facing each other playing into either side of the mic, without picking up as much bleed as other microphone designs. In addition to custom premium components and feature upgrades, the Warm Audio Fentone takes the value a step further by adding an all-analog JFET inline warm lifter preamp to provide 26 dB of clean analog gain to setups with inferior or underpowered preamps. Switch to dB Plus mode, turn on 48-volt phantom power, and you'll get a big signal boost. As with all ribbon mics, you'll want to avoid sending phantom power while in the lower output VT vintage mode to prevent the ribbon from degrading. Notable artists of popular modern ribbon mics include Jack White, John Mayer, The Edge, and Wilco. Just like all their products, the Fentone is carefully inspected at the Warm Audio headquarters in Austin, Texas, and is backed by a 5-year warranty. The Fentone captures powerful bass and mid-range, true to the sound profile of the most sought-after small-format ribbon microphones. In addition to the bass and mid-range emphasis, Fentone shows off its warm, forgiving tone by taming top-end harshness above 15 kHz for smooth tones without exaggerated sibilance or harshness. This mic excels on loud sources that require detail while handling high SPLs, like electric guitar cabs, overheads, and horns. The upgraded components in the Fentone deliver intricate mid-range detail that helps guitars shine in dense mixes. Available as a single or stereo pair, Fentone ships with premium accessories, including a protective mic sock, mic clip, and heavy-duty carrying case. Let's hear how it sounds. All the audio samples were recorded flat with no EQ. You'll hear them as they were captured, then with some treatment in the context of a mix. For electric guitar, we put the Fentone about 18 inches away from the cabinet and offset from the center of the cone to balance the bass and treble frequencies. As you'll hear, the figure-8 polar pattern on the Fentone brings some of the natural room ambience in with the signal, which adds depth and a sense of space. We mic'd this grand piano with the Fentones a few feet apart, 12 inches off the soundboard with the internal warm lifter engaged for added gain. This lets us keep the preamp at a low level and get solid signal without any unnecessary noise. Listen to how it sounds like you're sitting right there in the room. For cello, we set the Fentone about 1.5 feet away from the instrument. This lets in some of the natural ambience of the space and helps balance the low frequencies from the proximity effect, creating an even, mellow tone. We mic'd the acoustic about 1 foot off the 12th fret and switched on the warm lifter for the added gain. This is always a great starting point to capture both the richness from the body and the brightness of the neck. Now let's hear it with a WA-84 on the neck side and the Fentone off the body. This is an easy way to add some width and take advantage of each microphone's strengths. For trumpet, we use the Fentone in vintage mode and place it about 2 feet away. The ribbon can handle really high sound pressure levels, so you can use it closer or farther as needed. On drums, we use the pair of Fentone mics as a spaced pair on overheads. You'll hear the Fentones flat with no EQ, as well as the close mics with some processing on them. Listen to how they capture a great stereo image without being too bright or hyped. We also tried them as room mics in an XY configuration and panned them hard left and right. This prevents any phasing issues while still creating a nice stereo spread. This room isn't perfectly balanced, but you can hear how it adds some width. And of course, they sound even better with some really fast compression on them. As you can hear, these mics sound great on a wide variety of sources. You can use the pair in stereo to add width and depth, use one by itself to get some awesome warm tones with room ambience, or mix it in with other mics to create a great blend of sounds. The ability to handle high volumes makes them fantastic for loud sources, and the built-in warm lifter gives you a big boost for quieter sources or preamps with low gain. The proximity effect is more pronounced with ribbon mics, so you can move it closer or farther and get the tone right at the source without needing to reach for an EQ. The included polishing cloth is a nice way to keep the mic looking pristine and smudge-free as well. Overall, another fantastic addition to any studio looking for some ribbon mic flavors. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you hear, head on over to warmaudio.com for more information.